Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire Stick TV, Facebook, and YouTube. Get all your sports news here first. The daily podcasts are Ken and Ken in the Morning, Lions Talk with Smoking Jeremy B, Wrestling Roundup, The Big Football Show, and more, Shield TV, Lions Villain Report, and Red Zone Rant. The afternoon podcasts are Valhalla, Grosef Sports, WCFL Dolphins Talk, The Cheap Seats, The Bodkin Show, Spirit of Detroit Podcast, and Maniacs. The nightly podcasts are Palace Hall Report, Frozen Tundra Network, Skull Gang 365, The Huddle Sports Network Open Mic, First and 10 with Foz, Main Event Football Show, Prime Sports World, The Man Cave, Prim and Proper Sports. Spitballing Podcast, Lions Fan Cave Chat, Puckett, 313 Den Podcast, The Guys Huddle, Shots from the Sideline, Let's Talk Sports, The Michigan Truth Sports Podcast, Off the Rails, NFC Northeast, Power Hours, and Detroit Lions News. Make sure you follow, like, share, subscribe, and comment. Hope you like all the shows.
Good morning and welcome to the Red Zone Rant. Good morning, Ken. You just made it, bro.
Oh, perfect timing.
That was perfect. We got other Ken. He's on the road in our nation's capital. He's been in a march yesterday. He's just having a day, a weekend, going for the Bears game. What's up, Ken?
Good morning. Yeah, we got to knock something off the bucket list. We didn't know it was going to be on the bucket list, and that was do a march in D.C.
That is so cool, man. Who just takes off and goes and does a march in Washington, man?
Well, apparently can.
Yeah. It's kind of cool. I like it.
Yeah, my wife. This was the wife's idea. She's up and moving now. They can't see you, babe. She's getting ready.
Well, they can't now.
Yeah, we're getting ready to go tailgate. Billy Defense Flores hooked us up with some guys to tailgate with out here in D.C. Actually, it's in Maryland's where the stadium is. So we're gonna go out there in a little bit because we got the 4:30 game. So they don't even open up the parking lots till noon. It's 11 o'clock here right now, so we'll leave here in a little bit. But yeah, we did a march start at the Lincoln Memorial and went to the White House. It was kind of cool.
That is so cool, man. He marched to the White House, man.
Oh, by the way, Ken, stop by the FBI building yesterday. You're safe. They're not looking for you anymore.
You're not on the wanted list.
Okay. Thanks for looking out for me, Ken. I was a little worried with that one.
Yeah. Now, Rob, though, I did stop by the IRS, and they said Isaac has laid a claim in, so you might be careful.
Isaac, that bastard.
Actually, it was pretty cool. We saw yesterday. There's so much to do here. So many buildings. We passed the FBI. We passed the NSA yesterday. We passed the big 3-letter agencies. I think we walked past most of them at some point in the day, and then did the National Mall and the monuments. Dude, I love DC. This is a place you could come and spend a week and not do everything. If you really wanted to go to all the museums and see all the stuff, but it was a good day yesterday. So yeah, got to hang out the National Mall and go wave at Joe in the White House.
Our national, bro. That's our capital, man. Our nation's capital. That's awesome, bro. Yeah. I'm a big constitutionalist, man. I love it. So hell yeah, bro. Fucking march. I don't care what it's for. Just do it. Everyone should march.
Saw a bunch of Bear fans out here wearing Bears jerseys yesterday.
I bet. That's the cool thing when you go on the road.
We've got a Woody.
That's the cool thing when you go on the road, man. You have that fandom that's there, and you guys just automatically bond because you guys know you're in enemy territory.
Well,
and other fans got your back.
The cool thing about this area is Baltimore's away this weekend. So usually if the Commanders are home, Baltimore's away. If Baltimore's home, the Commanders are away. They don't share the stadium, but they kind of share space. They're so close to each other. So like Baltimore is full of Bears fans right now because Baltimore's 45 minutes from the stadium. So they stay in DC, they stay in Baltimore, then converge on the stadium. So like we're right here at BWI. So we're right, so this will be easy for me to get out in the morning. But it's a 30-minute drive to the stadium from here. Yeah. So But lots of Bears fans. Lots of Bears fans up here in the area. Saw a bunch yesterday.
I'm sure the Bears fans travel well. I mean, especially if you guys putting a good product.
Well, I saw more Bears jerseys than I saw Commanders jerseys around town yesterday.
Really?
There you go.
And the one Commanders jersey I saw was a Montez Sweat jersey.
What's up, Billy?
What's up, Billy? We're gonna go link up with your guys here in a little while.
Have a good time at church, bro. It's okay, man. You don't got to come every week, man. We'll miss you, but we'll see you next week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
Good morning, Yoli.
Yeah, Yoli. What's up, Yoli? No, Darren, Bill's not here, but he's around somewhere. You can leave your messages. He'll get them.
Yeah, and the game starts at either 1 Eastern, noon Central for the Packers game.
Yeah. And Ken's game's at what'd you say, Ken?
4:25.
Here
on the East Coast. Hey, Woody, I'm on Woody time today. I'm on East Coast time.
Come on, I'm still trying to listen to your fucking geography lesson. Let's keep it going.
What's up, Woody? What's good with you today?
Not much. Just relaxing. That's it.
I feel you, bro.
That's it. Not much to do.
Is he out? Really? They said he's out. I thought, man, he's still on the bubble.
Who?
I really wanted to see Jaden.
No, he's not out. God damn it, dude! It's game time decision.
He's saying he's out. I was like, I'm wavering back and forth because
I'm watching Fox right now. They said it's a game time decision. He went out for warm-ups just now, and they're leaning towards him to play.
Yeah.
I hope he does, man. Come on, don't you guys want to see the battle of 1 and 2?
Yeah, but see, he's not going to be healthy if he plays either way. He's not going to be at his best. You know, fucking ribs suck, dude.
I get it.
He won't be as mobile. I mean, and for the Bears, we're without Brisker and Gordon today.
Really? Brisker's still out with that?
And Mariota's 2-0 against the Bears, so.
Yeah, Brisker's still out in concussion protocol, and Gordon's got the hamstring issue from London.
Thank you. See, I know a little bit what I'm talking about. Jesus Christ.
Well, that's what I read that this morning. So I mean, whatever the update was, it said it was still a game time. And I was like, well, I'm just not going to risk it.
You know who's going to be on fire today? It's going to be Sweat. He's going in. He's like, I led both these teams last year's in sacks. So let's see if we can get off on a good start. So I think he's going to have a big game.
Yeah.
I expect the Bear defense to show up today. You guys need it.
Yeah, we got to stop. Our run, Bears run defense has been slacking, and Brian Robinson Jr. is a hell of a runner. So if he gets going, and if Mariota or Daniels plays, that's going to set up play action with our two cornerbacks missing.
I thought Eckler was starting for them right now.
Robinson Jr.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Well, they still have Eckler.
Yep, they do have him.
We start slow. I expect to see, like if you look at even the last couple games, the first quarter, actually the whole season, the first quarter, we start slow. The offense is anemic, the defense is anemic, and then all of a sudden, somewhere around the end of the first quarter, beginning of the second quarter, they make the adjustment and shut it down. I'm hoping they figured out over the bye a good script. Because that was last year, that was our strong suit. The scripted plays at the beginning of the game, we were great. This year we suck. But then we're great at everything after the scripted. So hopefully they come out, have a complete game finally, have a good first quarter. But even the defense, like most of the damage that gets done on this defense, teams are doing in the first quarter.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's why everybody scripts those first plays, man. You want to score fast. You want to score early. So that's the plan. I mean, yeah, I hate slow starts, man. I mean, especially we went through that last year with Jordan Love. He started out slow almost every game, man. And this year he's starting out spotting guys. He's giving them interceptions, giving them points. He's fucking.
Well, it's funny. It's funny. Last year the Bears were number 1 in touchdowns on the first drive, and we did shit. And we did shit, and now we're losing every game. We're coming back to win. Now we're 4-2.
Yeah.
But I mean, with the teams we're playing, Washington. I'm watching Fox Chicago now, but I was on Washington too, and they're talking about Redskins or Commanders defense and stuff like that. Dude, you guys played Carolina last week. Yes, you put 41 points on them, but we put 36. Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit?
Well, that first interception of the game last week for the Commanders, I mean, dude, it went to a defensive lineman who walked it in the end zone.
Yeah.
It was like, holy shit, it's right in my hands.
Yeah. He didn't do much. He was just in the right place at the right time.
No, he was just standing there,
Yeah.
and the Rocket threw it right to him, and
that's how it is, though.
And he took all 300 plus pounds of him, rumbled down the field, and walked it in the end zone. It's like, really?
But now in Carolina's starting Bryce Young again. I think.
Yeah.
I don't know, with Andy Dalton's accident, with his car accident he was in. So I don't know if that was a planned decision or a no choice decision.
That's why I had to stop by the FBI building and make sure Ken was okay, that he wasn't on a list.
I'm probably on a couple of lists.
He was on the drunk list for his birthday.
Yeah.
Again, I was on a couple of lists for my birthday.
Yeah. Fucking young kids.
Yeah, this is the week where the division may win out again.
Yeah, I was going to say, it seems a lot of us have cupcake games except the Vikings losing there at the last minute on Thursday.
I'm telling you, the Vikings are I don't see this stopping for them. I think it's going to continue to get worse unless they can get a good cupcake game.
Last time they went 5-0, didn't they? They didn't make the playoffs.
Yeah, when they started 5-0 the last time, they finished 8-0.
They did not make the playoffs, man.
I mean, this game proved Darnold's a guy who can, if he's managing, you're okay. But if they get behind, they're kind of hosed.
I was arguing with Vikings fans this week too about the Jefferson catch. He was out. His other foot was on the defensive player's leg, so it would have been out of bounds. Darnold rushed the team up to the line. There must have been a reason why, and they said they should have challenged it, but they still lost. But yeah.
I mean, how come they don't have someone in the booth saying, "Look, man, challenge that play"? I saw the replay because they show the replay long. They give you enough time.
When I was
they had to run halfway down the field.
They had Sarator on, of course. He said it was a catch. He said they would have, if they would have challenged it, they would have lost.
Yeah, Jefferson's foot was clearly on the defensive player's leg where the line was. He would have been out of bounds if it would have been challenged. Definitely.
Well, see that, and that's where the rule is. I mean, that's one of those where I think New York has to make a decision because that's really, he's on top of the body, though. Is he really? I mean,
oh my God, JB actually said Eli Apple. Yeah, oh my God,
he did.
Oh Jesus Christ!
I don't know the Vikings though. It seems it seems like the Vikings, this is their slide. Let's see how much they slide. Does it go to 3 games? Who they get next week? Is there? Darnold's not there, and Darnold's not going to win you games. He's going to game manage at best.
Yeah, it sucks. We can't see Broski's comments. Why can we not see Broski's?
Yeah, no, I can't see his comments.
Yeah, Broski's still trying to comment from the YouTube, which is where they had him blocked. Broski, if you go to one of the Facebook pages or the X pages,
who blocked them? YouTube did?
No, JB did.
Vikings play home against Indianapolis next week,
and JB's been trying to fix it, but he can't seem to get
out. He's such good commenter.
Well,
it's a restream issue.
Broski. We might not be able to see it, but we still appreciate it.
Yeah.
It's a restream issue. But yeah, Broski, if you go to like my X page, you can comment off that or one of the Facebook pages like Packer News or Mike the Bear fan and
just
comment there. Yeah.
Just X me.
X me. So.
Just X me.
Just X me.
I know it's restream. It sucks.
So we'll get
Chris Cornell. Holy shit! Welcome back, bud.
Packers for a blowout. Let's go. That's right, Chris. I love it.
Who do you guys play today?
Jacksonville.
Oh my God.
That's what that.
Now you see why I said cupcake game.
So you guys are playing. So you guys are playing Notre Dame today.
Yeah. It's a trap game for everybody. Saying it's a trap game for us in Detroit because Detroit's got a cakewalk too.
Who's Detroit got?
Tennessee.
Tennessee, yeah. I mean, their defense is a little more stout. Don't get me wrong. Tennessee's defense is a little more stout, but
well, they were number one a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, well, but that was a couple weeks ago, and
fuck you, Rob.
We beat him with Willis. We beat him with Willis. All right, let me just say that we beat him with Willis.
Jesus Christ.
Well, at least we know Rob is okay. We were trying to do a buddy check Thursday night, and Rob wouldn't respond to anyone, so he's still alive. That's good.
Oh, I'm just glad to see his picture. He's not on that fucking profile shit that he puts on.
Oh shit! He's like, I hope Tennessee we all hope Tennessee pulls it upset. Yep. Everybody in this little box hopes they pull it upset.
Yeah, but Minnesota got Indianapolis next week, so at home. So.
Oh man, yeah. They said that. Well, they thought yesterday's game was going to be a cakewalk too. This was supposed to be the start of their easy part of the schedule.
Yeah, it wasn't.
We'll beat the Rams. We'll beat the Rams. The Rams are going to be easy.
Yeah, I mean,
I remember Sarah guaranteed we're going 4-0 the next, and I'm like, look, they lost their second game already.
I mean, Rams exploded their defense. I'm like, holy shit, dude! Wow. And then the way Stafford got out of that missed sack and he threw a touchdown pass, I was like, man, Stafford still has it.
Yep. I was going to say the Rams are actually looking decent now that they're starting to get guys healthy.
If they trade Cooper Kupp.
Well, no,
remember I said I reserve the right if Puka and Kupp play.
Yeah.
Because, man, no one knew if Puka was going to play, and then they said he's playing. I mean, bro, they smoked him. That was Puka on a snap count. That was Puka being monitored. Just imagine when they turn him loose.
This is Goff's normal losing time of the month. So,
hey man, you say that, Christopher, but Goff is playing some of the best football.
He is playing good.
At the quarterback position than like we've seen in 10 years, bro. Come on, man. He's playing lights out. I'm just saying. It's not.
Ken, I wanted to tell you a stat today, which you'll probably love because you wanted Caleb Williams instead of Justin Fields. I guess he was the first rookie quarterback to win his first 4 out of 6 games ever.
Yep.
But you got to say that week 1, our defense won. But whatever.
Oh, yeah.
We won't say that.
Yeah.
Bro, you guys should be setting all kinds of fucking records with your quarterback. If he could just play up to just a normal level.
Yeah, he could play with
you
himself.
You guys have had a lot of it.
We should get the win today.
Yeah.
I'm hoping, but you never know.
Your
There's a lot of surprises.
If Jaden Daniels ends up playing, Woody might be able to get his show that Woody was right.
I mean, Jaden Daniels isn't going to be healthy though. I want to see him at his, highest complete. He leads the league. Not all rookies. He leads the league. And
we always talk like the quarterbacks play each other, but they play the defenses. So right. I mean, if he doesn't play, I don't want to see him get killed either because he's not at his best. But it is what it is. Play your defense and kick. Hopefully, your defense smashes.
If he does come out and play and does sneak out a win, I think that gives more credibility to the Woody was right show.
Yeah, it's going to be coming soon. I mean, I just got to pick a slot.
I don't know, man.
You know what I mean?
I don't know, man. Your defense keeps doing what they're doing, bro. Caleb's doing enough. He's not losing games. That's the thing is he's not losing games.
Yep.
He don't have to be spectacular. He just don't have to lose. And your defense does the rest. And that's just how it is. Fuck the Packers. We sucked on third downs last year. Now we're like almost a top team on third downs on defense.
You guys are leading the league in takeaways, aren't you?
Takeaways too, yeah.
Isn't that funny how you can go from worst in the league in a stat one year, the next year you're the best in that stat, but then the stat that you were the best in, you now suck in.
It's like what the hell? That's overcorrection. It's overcorrection.
Like he fixed third down, but we suck at everything else.
Yeah, we suck at the rest of the crap. Ridiculous.
Like for the Bears, it's like last year we just knew opening drive. All right, we're gonna get a score. Now it's like, we wait till second quarter. Okay, we can start playing now. Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, we fixed our O-line, but our quarterback sucks. I mean, Jesus Christ, can't win.
Shit.
What? McCaffrey's coming back?
I wouldn't if I were them.
Yeah, what are you gonna say? I'd take
shut
that
him
with a
down.
grain of salt.
That's
I'd
crazy.
shut him down.
Yeah, I
With
mean,
the-
Well, shit. With everybody else they're losing, they might have to put them out there so they can actually fill the stands.
Well, Mason's
the-
doing great for him.
him and
the-
Braces might be better than what they can put out
Well,
there.
the problem is the NFC West is actually competitive, even with sucky records. They're all competitive. I mean, they were saying for Thursday, well, shit, now that the Rams won, they might not trade anything because they're still in this thing. They're only a game and a half back. So the West is kind of like the old NFC East. Who's going to win it? Who wants to? Who? We're trying to give it away. Someone please take it. That's basically the West right now.
Well, you imagine the rest of the NFC is looking at going, okay, it looks like the NFC North might take all the spots in the playoffs. So if we don't win our division, we may not even see the playoffs. So, you have to win your division first. You've got to.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's being dominated right now by the NFC North.
Yeah, it's a little crazy the way that the North has been dominating the record. Of course, we've had the least amount of. I think we've had the least amount of division play in the NFC.
Yeah.
What was 2 games?
Yeah, that's it. And the Vikings were in both of them.
Next week we play Detroit. So
Yep.
And then we got to buy. Then we
Hey,
got
you know what? Hey, Robert, you say that. That's going to be Detroit's first outside game of the year.
Yeah. And I hope the weather's nasty. I hope it.
Well, it's not fucking snowing yet, man.
No,
I can't wait
but
to that
still.
last week, though.
we looked at the other day. Detroit only plays 2 games outdoors, and that's against the Packers and the Bears. And the Bears game's on December 22nd, I want to say.
Well, there you go.
So yeah, that's favorable.
You guys
for
have
us.
yeah. Because I don't care. Even if they don't practice out in it and they don't play in it, man.
They better get their rush defense fixed because Gibbs and Montgomery, Jesus Christ.
Legit.
Wow.
Oh, the Vikings had no answer for it, and they have the number 1 rush defense in the league, and they had no answer for it last week.
And Gibbs is slow. I mean, he can't cut or nothing, fake people out. Jamar Gibbs, he's good. He's good.
Yeah, they got to get.
All I'm gonna say, if you get a nickname like Sonic, you got to be pretty damn decent running that.
No, because he eats at Sonic. It's not because he's Sonic the Hedgehog.
He eats it.
No, he likes to go eat at
They have
Sonic.
good shakes there. They have good shakes.
Yeah.
He likes
They
to go
do,
get
man. They
Dysons.
really do, though.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they got a good. They probably got the best 1-2 punch in the league, man.
I mean, if they had Hutchinson, I'm thinking they're their most complete team in that division.
Yeah.
It's clear, hands down, Detroit.
Yeah, see what happens without Hutch next week. I mean, they got an easy game, but
there's been a lot of surprises every week. That's why they play the games and stuff. But this year's been interesting. I'm guaranteed. I want to see everybody in this world. How many people are still in their suicide polls?
I don't think they're going to feel Hutch being gone maybe again this week against Jacks, but they're going to start feeling Hutch being gone against the Packers.
Divisional games, man. Games.
The first divisional game, they got lucky because the Vikings, not that they got lucky to win the game, they got lucky in terms of timing, right? Hutch goes down. The Vikings don't know what that defense is going to look like scheme-wise, how they're going to play, so they couldn't really prepare fully for it. They could, they can just go, thank God we don't have to deal with Hutch, but they didn't know how to prepare for that defense. Now, by the time they get to the Packers game, you guys are going to know how to prepare for a Hutchless defense, and because we're going to have the Vikings tape and we're going to get the tape from this week. Look at the Lions still got pressure on the Vikings at the end of that game without Hutch.
Yeah.
So they're not completely done in, but they're going to start to feel the effects of Hutch being gone as the weeks go on and teams are adjusting to that new defensive look they've got because it looks different without Hutch.
They still may pick someone up, and you never know before the trade deadline. I mean,
yeah,
that's the thing, man. No one knows how that's going to go. That's whole another entity.
Well, all the big edge rushers are talking about the people. Their teams are going up. We're not going to trade them. Garrett, we're not going to trade him. Max Crosby, he's not going anywhere. So
I didn't think Crosby
I could
was.
see, Hendrickson from Cincinnati's out there too. He's
Yeah.
going to be, he's a low profile defensive lineman, but he's very good. He
A
can hit the
solid
quarterback.
guy that's quiet.
Absolutely.
That's
Yep.
yeah.
well, hey, like I said on the Daily Show on Thursday, at least on election day, we'll know at least one thing. We may not know who the next president's going to be, but we're going to know who's been traded for.
Yeah. But all these people are probably born in a middle class family.
Yeah.
So yeah, if I hear
Yeah,
that one more
but I mean,
fucking time.
But that's about the only thing we're going to know on election night is who's been traded by
Yeah.
then, because that's when the deadline is. We're not going to know who won the election probably, because I don't understand how a county of 4.2 million people need 5 days to count votes when the state like Florida is done an hour after the polls close. But that's just me.
Yeah. That's crazy.
But we'll at
And
least know
actually,
who's been traded, and then we'll start getting into. Then we get into the interesting stuff, because that's of course where we start seeing. We see it every year, at least one or two, the waiver wire trades. People think of the trade deadline, oh, that's it, you're done. No, you can do the waiver wire trades still, and that'll be interesting.
Yeah.
And actually, Mr. Trump will be in my town on Tuesday, so I can't wait for all the road closures. Fuck yourself.
Look, see what JB's saying about it. Lions are watching the Titans edge players Landry and Key. It's their audition. See, look, I'm telling you, man, someone's gonna go and make a trade, try to do something. It's gonna happen.
But well, boys, I'm gonna go get ready to get to the tailgate.
Yes, sir, bro. Have a good
Enjoy
time,
football
man.
Sunday.
Thanks for joining.
Ooh, I get balloons.
Oh, isn't that sweet?
Cool effect there. How do we do that? But nope, I'll see you guys Tuesday. We'll be back on the morning show. So you guys have a great day. Enjoy the games.
Give Caleb the finger for me, bud. Thanks.
Yeah, I'll give it to Jaden. You got it.
No,
right.
Ken's gonna give Caleb the finger, all right, but not the way you think.
Yeah,
Jesus. hey,
find me an enema.
We've
got the Caleb jersey ready to go.
There you go.
See, he's already trying to lure him over.
Oh my god.
He's already trying to.
Yeah, hey, if you're watching the game, wife and I are in the end zone, about 8 rows up. We both got salute to service. I'm wearing Caleb. She's wearing Rome. So yeah, she got great seats for us. We're right like 8 rows
Bro,
up.
you might be on TV.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know how they always find the away team fans.
There you go.
So
I was gonna say,
hey, make a sign, dude. Make a sign. My wife got me these tickets. Aren't they awesome? And
I told them what sign to make. Just hold it up and say the asshole behind me can't see. That's all you got it right, man.
No,
I should make a sign that says Woody was wrong. And hold that sign
right.
up.
Yeah, I dare. Oh, please make that sign, please.
All right, guys. We'll see you Tuesday.
Yeah, we'll see you, buddy.
See ya.
That's awesome. At least he's there, man. That's cool. I mean, bro, who the fuck goes to DC and then does a march right before a fucking game? Who does that? Who fucking can?
Which march was it?
He went march from the monument all the way to the cap, or all the way up to the White House, bro. He said, yeah, he did it yesterday.
He probably fucking wheelchaired it. No fucking march.
Yeah, they said they joined the march and marched up. I'm like, what the hell? Who does that? I mean, come on. It's kind of cool.
What do you think of that one with the Preston Smith trade rumors?
Well, I mean, we've been talking about them trading Preston Smith all year. That if there's anybody on the line, that's who they want to try to trade.
It wouldn't shock me if it happens, but personally, I don't think Green Bay's really going to be getting rid of anybody at this trade deadline. Yeah. If anything, we're looking to bring somebody in, but even that I think is a low possibility.
That's what I've been telling people too. Leave the defense alone.
Yeah.
Leave our defense alone.
Yeah.
If there's an offensive lineman out there, grab them if you can. If not, don't do shit.
If don't fuck with if it ain't broke. You know, that's Murphy's Law, bro. Don't fuck with if it ain't broke.
I mean, the Bears the last 4 weeks are averaging 4 sacks a game. Ain't nothing wrong there. But now with the missing of Brisker and Gordon. Gordon's usually in the backfield, has a sack on one of those cornerback blitz or anything like that. So just leave him alone. Just leave it alone.
That's pretty good.
We'll see. We'll see.
We'll see how it all plays out. But hey, 3:00, man. When I saw Ken on this morning, I'm like, "What you doing? Aren't you at the game?" He's like, "Yeah." He goes, "They don't start." I thought it was a noon game. I'm like, "You should be out."
It was originally, but 2 weeks ago it got flexed to 4.
Oh, I was gonna say, man.
Yeah, they got flexed because of the 2 rookies now. It would suck if Jaden's not playing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it really does.
Waste of a flex.
I mean, it's still game time. There's still a chance. I mean, I get it. He's not going to be 100%, but I mean, bro, if he ends up fucking making it close, you're gonna. I mean, you can appreciate that, right?
Yeah, I don't want to have a heart attack, but like I usually.
You want a complete domination of these guys.
It's never. It's never like that. I can never get an easy win. It's just not easy at all. And you go see these teams blowing other teams out. I'm like, I wonder how their fans are. You know what I mean? They're happy. But I can never get an easy win.
Oh, you guys have had a couple wins. I mean,
well, Carolina was probably the easiest one, but you know.
But who else did you guys blow out? You blew out someone else.
No, we beat Tennessee by 7. We beat the Rams by 6. We blew out.
What was your first game? You put up 30. What he put up 30 points. You put up. He had a big game.
That was Indianapolis. We lost.
Oh, you lost to the Colts. Right?
Yeah. And even though Anthony Richardson had so many mistakes, we still blew that game. So I don't know. It's just it's whatever.
Well, you guys only played 6. We played 7. It's so funny, man. The Vikings, since they lost, now they fall. If we win, they fall to 3rd.
Yep.
They will fall to 3rd. Each week they've dropped the spot. You think they're on a slide? You think this is going to be 3 in a row?
I don't know. Against Indianapolis at home.
Yeah, bro.
I don't know. Jonathan Taylor's up in the air.
Yeah, he's back, though. He just got back. He's going to be back this week. We'll see.
If Anthony Richardson does the Anthony Richardson shit, then Minnesota's going to blow him out.
What is this? He said, I told you guys last week on Friday, watch for sacks from the linebackers. 3 linebackers had sacks.
Had sex?
Sacks.
Sacks. Jesus Christ.
Sacks. They had sacks. Lucas Van Ness would have to be up if Preston was traded. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why they're holding back Van Ness. Maybe there's something that they see.
It's his age. I know he's good. I know Myles Garrett's one of the best defensive linemen in the league, but you got to think of his age, man. He's not going to get like a 4-year contract or anything from anybody. He's getting up there in age. Or he would have been here. He'd been on a different team already.
Yeah.
I still think he's got 4 years in him. And if they've listened, I'd take a flyer on him.
4 years, though, man. How much you willing to give him for 4 years?
Nothing.
I mean, that's the question. I mean, come on, man. Tell me, what is his aging ass worth?
He's going to want big ass money.
I mean, he's on the decline, so every year his contract gets smaller.
Him on the decline, he's still a damn good pass rusher.
I know. But shouldn't his pay get less if he's declining? So
but he's still going to be up there.
You never hear about those contracts in the NFL. Hey, look, dude, you're on your way out. So if I pay you this much and we go a little less every year, how about that? You never hear about those contracts.
Nah. Even though after they retire, they have lifetime benefits.
Yeah, he might not be officially on the table anymore with what the Browns said, but I don't trust any general manager, especially after New York Giants shit with Odell Beckham. We didn't re-sign him just to trade him. A week later, he's traded. I don't trust any GM to tell us the truth about anything.
Everybody's for sale.
Yep. It's just how much you're going to be willing to pay. Because even with how much the Raiders love Max Crosby, If you gave them something astronomical like a franchise quarterback in the first round, they'd be all over it. Because we see what their quarterback situation's like there.
Yep. Hopefully DJ Moore plays like he did last year. That's his career high against Washington.
Really?
230 yards, 3 touchdowns.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you had Justin Fields throwing to him then, didn't you?
Yep.
What do you guys think about that? Did you hear that the Steelers want to trade him already?
Yeah, that's what they're talking about. They
trade him to Miami. Talking about trading him to Miami.
Yeah, Steelers are a bunch of fucks because they started Wilson because they don't give us their 4th round pick now.
Yeah, well, they're going to get a 4th round if they trade him. Did you hear that? They want to trade him for a 4th rounder to Miami.
What I want to know is how does that affect the trade with you guys? If he still plays most of the snaps over there, does it still?
Yeah, they still get. Yeah, he has to play 51% of the snaps. They didn't say what team he had to play for. He just has to play for start 51%.
Yeah, I don't know that if he gets traded.
Yeah, that's why I was reading. That's why I'm saying. I was reading about it. They still have to give that's another deal just because, but they're trying to parlay that into a 4th round with Miami because they have to decide if they're going to stay with Tua or not. They're maybe thinking Fields could be their franchise quarterback if they can trade him to him and get a 4th round pick out of it.
See, if I was the NFL, I would force retire Tua. I say, hey, it sucks. Yeah, I know, but
you can't do that though, man. I mean, as long as he knows what's going to happen to him, he knows that, and he's making that decision on his own.
Well, there's also a reason why we put up fences and glass barriers around the tops of tall buildings. Sometimes you got to protect people from themselves.
Well, yeah. I agree. I mean,
I want to know I want to know what his family is thinking about, because if I was his wife and stuff like that, I'd be like, you know what? I don't want to lose you permanently. I want to have life after football and stuff like that. Retire, or I'm divorcing your ass.
I mean, he gets most of his contract.
Taking out a bunch of life insurance policies on them.
Yeah,
depends on how the relationship is.
But some of the life insurance they don't what can I say? Don't cover previous injuries or previous, like some insurances. They're saying it doesn't cover previous injuries and stuff like that. So I wonder how the life insurance would work.
Well, if something happened to him, it might be tacky enough where you could get away with it. Who the hell knows with how you get all these legal loopholes?
Yeah, I would be forced retiring him.
Yeah.
I just don't get it.
And then especially him saying that, I'm not going to wear the Guardian cap. Dude, your brains are freaking held together by a rubber balloon right now. Yep. You need to do anything you can to protect that shit.
All right, but I think the argument is, how much does that really protect you against the normal? Because basically, bro, if you're traveling at 60 miles an hour and your head stops, your brain keeps going. Regardless of what's around the outside of your skull.
That's the whole point of having the double pads, because instead of it being the helmet where the collision stops right here, with having those pads, it lengthens the time of impact, so it does slow it down a little bit.
But that again leads to my point. What's the? I mean, yeah, maybe it protects him a little more, but it doesn't guarantee that he won't still, if he takes a shot, that he'll be fucked.
You don't have a guarantee that walking down the street you're not going to fall in the manhole thing.
So, in that perspective, I see why he said maybe the Guardian, because they make him wear it in training camp, that it sucks. It's hard to do. Maybe he doesn't play as well. He doesn't want to. I mean.
I seriously think it's pure aesthetics. That's what I believe. It is why he doesn't want to wear it.
The chance by 60%. Really, that does that much?
Mm-hmm. It's like when you're driving on the highway and you see the work trucks, how they'll have that like trailer attached to the end of it, and it's got these giant springs and all that. It's to the extent the length of the accident, so it's less trauma.
So then why doesn't the NFL just say this is the new helmet?
Because you got a lot of guys like Tua that are saying this shit looks stupid and I refuse to wear it.
Well, so what about, who cares what it looks like? It's not their decision. If the NFL says this is our uniform, this is our policy, this is the way we do it, then you either, I mean, a lot of guys are going to bitch, but then they're all going to say, okay, well, everybody's wearing one. We'll all look stupid at the same fucking time. Let's go.
I know if I was the NFL, I would be having Tua sign a huge ass waiver.
That's what I said, bro. I said, as long as he signs a waiver and he fucking knows, like I said, if he signs away knowing he knows what he's going to do, then, you got to let him do it. I mean, it's like anything else, man. Yeah, I mean, the police are out there to help you, but there's they're not supposed to guarantee your safety. There's no, you know what I mean? You have to take care of yourself. You have to make your own decisions in life. You have to decide if walking across the street's the right thing for you to do.
All right. We have the inactives out.
Oh, let's have them.
For Green Bay, it is going to be Corey Ballantyne, Oladapo, Brenton Cox Jr., Andre Dillard, Travis Glover, and Quay Walker will not play.
I didn't think Walker was going to play.
At Jaguars, ATN is out. Miles Cole, Javon Foster, Cole Van Layden, the old Packers lineman's out.
Yeah.
Ademiwao, I'm assuming is how the hell you pronounce that, and then Mason Smith.
What about the Bear game?
Bear game, you're not going to get the inactives yet because you'd be in a 4 o'clock.
What about the Lion game? When do they play?
Hold on, let me look. Titans, Will Levis, Tajay Spears, David Martin Robinson, Thomas Adiuke, Adakoya, I don't freaking know.
Got that?
Thomas Petit Fair, Jerome Baker, and Ladarius Sneed are all out for the Lions. Parker Hess, Giovanni Manu, Colby Sordahl, Josh Paschal, and Lauren Strickland.
Well, yeah, no, Tyler, I know they got other options. I mean, I think the Guardian's supposed to be the one that's why they make them wear. They make everybody wear them in training camp for some reason. See, that's what I mean. The NFL, they make them all wear it during training camp is what I don't understand. They make them wear it, right? They're making them wear it because I don't see any practices in training camp that they don't have those damn bubble helmets on. So I don't know, man. If I'm the NFL and if it's supposed to do that much extra, I would just make everybody wear them. I mean, if you're gonna stand on that, have that stance. I mean, I guess why not be safe all the way around? You don't have to join if you don't like it. I'm just saying, bro. It looks ugly. I get it. You look like a Martian. You look like Marvin the Martian. You look like a bobblehead. Like your head should be pulling you down. I get it, but if it makes you live longer, if it makes your life better, if it prolongs, it gives you a longer career. Fucking A, who cares what you look like? That sport where they wear a bubble and they run around slamming into each other. That shit looks fucking fun as hell. I bet you get fucked up in that.
That's fun as shit, though.
Just saying, yeah, exactly. It's probably fun, but you probably get fucked up.
If I was an offensive lineman, that would be the fucking routine at practice every day in those bubbles, just fucking barreling people over.
Yeah, bro.
Here, pancake this. But gentlemen, thanks for having me on the show. Yes, I got to go host my show. Right. Good luck today, and I'll talk to you guys next week.
Yes, sir.
All right. We will see you.
Hopefully, it's a victory Monday for all of us.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. And
it'd be funny if the Vikings are the only team that lost this week.
Ooh. Yeah, there's been I think one other time that happened. That's just everybody won, and then one other team lost. That was it. I think it was only once before last couple of weeks. So we'll see what happens. But good luck today, gentlemen. I'll talk to you next week.
Yes, sir.
See us.
See ya.
See you there, Woody.
They need to go old school and his arm bars and all that. Tyler, we're wrestling out there.
I was gonna say, how many times have we heard some of these ex players bring up the idea of that maybe we should go and play again without helmets? That way, guys aren't trying to use them as a weapon. I don't know if we should go all that far.
Right.
It'd be interesting.
Well, he calls him the guardian cap of phallus cap. I mean, it doesn't look pretty. I get that, and maybe you don't want your that to be the look. I mean, those caps literally cover the helmet. You can't even see the logo. I think it's just a big old pillow on top of their heads. But
it has a logo on the covering that goes over it.
Does it?
Yeah, it mimics what the helmet looks like, but you can massively tell the difference.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, I guess you got to make that decision. Each person's got to make that decision. I mean, I grew up in a different era. When I was a kid, we played freaking tackle football with no helmets and no fucking pads. We were dumb. We did stupid shit when we were young. And when you're young, your body's healthier. You can do that shit.
Oh, yeah. You actually recover from shit in a day or two instead of 2 months.
I mean, if you don't want to be, a slobbering idiot when you're, in your 50s and have someone changing your diaper, then you should probably take care of yourself. So, pre-game stuff. Oh, JB's cutting out. All right, bro. Can't afford to pay TV on disability, right? He's so right. Can't afford to pay TV if you're disabled.
Hey, yeah, you can. You just got to dance around with that money a bit.
Yeah. Yeah, but still.
Ask me how I know.
Man, I wonder if he's right. Chad, you may be right. I mean, Elon Musk is a genius. He's making all the Tesla. Why can't he come up with a helmet that like super helmet?
Yeah, but the thing is he'd want it to plug directly into your brainstem, and it can read how many times your sphincter flexes every 5 minutes.
Well, bro, whatever it takes for us to do better. I mean,
no, that's it. Since it's going to be Elon Musk, he's just going to create an all-robot NFL.
Yeah, might as well. Oh, he's on disability. Chris understands because he's on disability.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't. I just want a good game. I want a good product out there. I mean, I understand it's your choice, and I'm not. As long as he signs a waiver saying, "Okay, man, you've had one too many concussions. There's a really big risk with you because you could just fall, not trip and fall walking out to the huddle, and boom, hit his head just right. He's out."
Could you imagine that? Oh my god,
bro! If he tripped on the way out and got a concussion.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. At that point, dude, you're done, and you might be Bubble Boy now.
Yeah. A robot league would be cool as hell, man. Because you imagine the kind of tackling you could do. I mean,
yeah. The only way I want to see a robot league is if half the team are robots and the other half is dudes juiced out of their mind.
No, that's not even a contest. Bones and skin are no match for steel, and
you got some of these freaks juiced out of their minds like that.
They just ain't gonna feel it. They're still gonna break, bro. They just ain't gonna feel it. That's all. They're still gonna break. That's what I'm trying to say. They're still gonna break.
Hey, it'll still be entertaining. And
you
that's
take
what
steel and bone and you bang them together, and I guarantee you the steel wins every fucking time. Even if you bend it around the bone, it's still gonna win every fucking time.
Well, then I guess he can't use steel. He's got to go with a completely carbon fiber model.
Okay, well that's robots are mostly metal. $963 a month is hard to stretch. Yeah, shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, in today's world, it is for sure.
Oh, absolutely.
Fuck, man. That's not even. You can't even go to a good Packer game for that.
Oh, hell no.
Shit, I paid $800 for two seats to the playoffs last year. Shit, sitting in nosebleed, but I was there. I got a great video of everybody leaving when we were smoking them 40-something to nothing. I loved it. Well, let's do our. Hey, what's your score prediction for the Packer game?
Oh, I'm gonna say this is gonna be a dominant win. We're gonna go 30 to 13.
13. Yeah. I think it's going to be like a 30-point ass whooping. We've been putting up some points, and if he cannot throw some interception, it should be like a 38-10. That's how I'm calling it. We're going to spank these guys.
Oh, I'm hoping. I just want to make sure that, this isn't going to be one of those LaFleur games where everybody decides we're going to take a nap on the field today.
Yeah. Well, I don't want this to be a trap game. They're talking about it as like a trap game. Just play your game, man. Just go out there and play your game. Mm-hmm. I mean, we had a good victory over the Texans. If you play just like that, you're gonna have another victory. Because Lawrence can run for his life. He's a mobile quarterback. He can run. So was Stroud, and you've seen what we did to him. And besides, Stroud had better wide receivers than these guys.
Now, do you think Lawrence will have a giant set of nuts on him and try throwing McKinney's way?
Good luck, bro. I hope a lot of people try it. Not everyone succeeds. Mm-hmm. McKinney's like shutting people down. And
I was going to say the past 2 weeks, people haven't been trying.
Yep, no, and he's getting to the quarterback. He's blitzed. I mean, he's still causing havoc. Yeah, see, yeah, he went to the look 380. What do you say? 380 each.
Yep.
Yeah, see, it's not cheap, man. 42-3. I like that score. Fucking A, smash them.
Shit, I don't even know if LaFleur would put up that many points on somebody. I think he'd feel too bad. Seriously, I seriously think that if we got up to a big lead somewhere in the 30s, if they only had 3 points, he'd start taking his foot massively off the gas.
Well, it would be nice for us to get going early and not spot points, and then be able to sit on Jacobs and just ride his ass all the way out the door. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I mean, that's why we got the guy. He's a great running back. We need to I still don't think we run enough.
Oh, hell no.
I think we get away from it, we should.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's a Matt LaFleur offense. Your running back's going to look really good, and then we're not going to, hand him the ball again for 3/4 of the game.
Yeah. Have those spot moments.
Yep.
Because we're running good even with Wilson, I mean, just don't get it, man. I wish we was running like Detroit Lion good, though, because they're running. They got the best little run game in the league right now. And what was so all that stuff? I thought they all said that JMO didn't actually take some, but he's still suspended. So did he take it or not?
Oh, he consumed something that the NFL didn't want him to consume. There's talks that it could be that it was Adderall prescription that went from name brand to generic, and he didn't inform the league. Then I've heard rumblings of other type of stuff. I'm going to chalk it up to exactly what I said. If he took something that somehow went against the NFL rules, then hey, he's out 2 weaks. There's a reason why he said, I'm just going to take this one on the chin. It ain't worth fighting.
Because he knows he should have did a protocol. There's probably a protocol for these guys so they don't make that mistake, and he didn't go by it. That's probably what happened. Because we don't never hear everybody else that's in the NFL doesn't have lives, and they don't have medication changed, and everyone's responsible for what you put in your mouth. So
yes and no. There's a lot of ingredients and shit that you cannot know.
But if it's my job to know, you know what I'm saying? You got to make it. If you could get in trouble for what you put in your mouth, you have to take a little bit of interest in this. I would just hire a dietitian and say, look, man, make sure I don't ever eat this.
I wouldn't even do that. I'd go right to the team trainer and say, what supplements do you want me to be taking? Give me the list, and that's what I'm taking.
Yeah.
And if it was the Adderall thing, what he needs to be freaking doing is after every doctor's appointment, just calling up the NFL. Hey, I'm still on my medication. Hey, they changed it. Let them know absolutely everything. That way they can never screw with you again.
Yeah. No, I agree, Chad. It sounds like it was it's just people getting upset over it. I mean, look, I don't care. The player did something, and other players do this too, but they don't get caught. They don't get in trouble for it. So.
Not yet this year. We've seen it other years.
Yes. No, true. I mean, it's because once it's happened, everybody learns a lesson from it. You're supposed to anyway. You're supposed to be
just for the rest of the year. Every year we see something along these lines happen. It's like they got a memory of a goldfish or something. Oh, season's over. Okay, forget everything I learned.
I'd just be like, look, if I'm going to take something new, let me get it checked out before I say I'm going to take this.
Mm-hmm. And I'm pretty sure you can send whatever supplement it is into the NFL, and they will give you, let you know. Yep.
That's what I mean. I think there's a protocol, and he probably didn't follow that.
Well,
for Adderall, which I get. I know
Adderall
that's
got added. Yeah, Adderall got added to the list because you were having a lot of different guys abuse it. So to be able to be on it, you have to have an actual medical exemption for it. So I can see why Adderall's on the list. Because
he knows he made a mistake. That's why he accepted it. And it's not a huge mistake.
Yeah.
Games.
Yeah. It's the equivalent of he forgot to dot his I and cross his T.
Yeah. I mean, oh well.
Yeah, it's not like he's been sitting in the locker room just juicing up for the whole start of the season.
I mean, it sucks for his teammates. It sucks for him. I mean, he's having a great year. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And if that's all this was, and he didn't actually juice up or take any performance enhancing drugs, to make him play better, then say I'm sorry and move along.
Yeah, and that's pretty much what he did.
Yeah. I don't hold it against him. I mean, shit. It is what it is. Well, we are almost at the end of our show here, man.
Yep.
It's been fun. You can catch me and Ken every day at 10 a.m. Central on Ken and Ken in the morning. We talk all football all the time. That's what we do. You can also catch us on Friday nights at 7 for the Frozen Thunder Network. Catch us here every Sunday, 10 a.m. at the Red Zone Rant.
Yep.
You got any other shows you want to plug, man?
How are we going to say, if you're interested in MMA, I do one Wednesdays at 3 Eastern, 2 Central. Then there's Wednesday nights I do JB's Roundtable with him at 9 Eastern and 8 Central.
Most shows run an hour, man.
Yeah, I was going to say the one with JB usually runs about an hour and a half. But yeah, every other show is pretty much an hour.
We try to get all our content in an hour. It's very hard. And we appreciate all the comments, and we appreciate everybody coming on and giving their responses.
And Christopher, no, we're not in Wisconsin. We do have members of our shows that are, but Rob's in Texas, and I'm in upstate New York.
Yeah. But we
Packer fans are everywhere.
We bleed green and gold year round, man. Next week it's War Week, Chad. I'll be seeing you, buddy. Don't come, and make sure you bring your ass. Well, everybody, thank you for coming by. Thanks for commenting, and we will see you guys all next week. And you have a good day. Thank you for coming.
Total Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire Stick TV, Facebook, and YouTube. Get all your